Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I put up another Q&A on Instagram, asked what you guys wanted to see, and you said how to get started with embroidery for you. So, as you guys know, I've been doing embroidery for, oh my god, probably almost 3 years now. I definitely took a huge leap in getting multi-needle machines, but today we're going to focus on the single needle machine. Okay, so this is the machine that I had started with. This is the Brother PE800. I believe I got this off of Amazon. I believe now if you get it off Amazon, it's probably between $800 and $900. A lot of you may be like, oh my god, that's so expensive. Embroidery is not cheap, which you can understand why then the embroidery prices of single items and such is so high. We're not just raising prices just cause, you know, so like price of blanks goes up, price of materials, everything. Unfortunately, this machine does not work anymore. Well, it does, it just needs to be fixed. This was my first baby and she lasted me like well over a year until she got an issue, and then she needs to be fixed, but we haven't gotten to that point yet of me taking her to like a tech to get her worked on, so, because I have my 2 multi-needle machines, so I don't need this anymore. But I think I am gonna get it fixed and then sell it at a discounted rate for people who may want to start embroidery. Okay, so let's go over some materials to get started. So, other than your machine and your thread and such like that, what you're really gonna need is some stabilizer. This is tearaway stabilizer, kind of rips like paper. And then you have your cutaway stabilizer, which is kind of like, almost cloth-like, felt-like, but you can't rip it with your bare hands. So, this is so the saying for the stabilizer is if you wear it, do not tear it. So don't put tearaway stabilizer on things you would wear, such as sweatshirts, sweatpants, t-shirts, etc. What you would use tearaway stabilizer for is something more of like bags, aprons, stuff like that. So anything else you're going to use cutaway. Also, you would use tearaway stabilizer on hats, stuff like that. So you're going to need, this is probably the best thing that you can get. This is basting adhesive temporary stabilizing spray. Yeah, so this is the best. I love this stuff. I use it religiously. I go through hella containers of this all the time. Speaking of, I think I do need to re-up on them. Yeah. Okay, so after you get your stabilizer, your adhesive, all that stuff, you're gonna need some canned air. I go through these all the time, especially with the bigger machines now. So definitely get you some of these. It just keeps that baby nice and clean, dust free, which is important. Okay, so something else that you're also going to need to start is bobbin. So we have 2 different bobbins here. We have a white and black. I usually use black if I'm doing a lot of black thread, black bobbin to help keep the white out, if that makes sense. Sometimes the machines are kind of funky, so. But yeah, I started out using all white bobbin. So I started out using all white bobbin. And then I got these when I got to my multi-needle machine because I thought like, cool, black, why not? But these can work in this PE800. Brother is probably one of the best brands to start with when you want a single needle machine. If you're just looking to start and get your feet wet, definitely. I actually found this machine, people using it on TikTok, and that was a big thing. And I was like, wow, embroidery is cool, because I was already doing vinyl and tie-dye and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Let me dabble and get an embroidery machine. So yeah, I'm gonna add some clips like right here. I'm gonna add some clips right here of like my old setup with my single needle machines, just to kind of give you guys an idea. I use these things religiously every day. They were workhorses for the most part. I would be working at least 7, 8, 9 hours a day. But yeah, this baby put in her work. She's great. She also has loaded in fonts. Not many, maybe like 10 or maybe between 10 and 15. So you can pick different fonts, put a name on there, all that good stuff. And this also has a USB port for like, you know, like your USB cards or whatever that, you know, have all your files and stuff on it. So for this machine, you would use PES embroidery files. PES. That's the only type of embroidery file that works on this Brother PE800. My Melcos are a little different. They work with PES, DXT, OFM, whole bunch of different types of files. But the file type you're going to use for this is PES. If it's not PES, it won't work. So what else is cool when you buy this machine? It actually comes with a bunch of little starter like threads and stuff, which is nice. I want to say it did for me. It might now, but I don't know if it did then. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but yeah, I do believe this comes with a little bit of starter thread. If not, go on Amazon, look up Newbra thread. I think that's how it's spelled. NEWBROTHREAD. They're great. I still use them now for my bigger machines, and I was using them on the single machine. The thread is amazing. Don't sleep on it. Go get you some. Okay, so there are different types of single needle machines. Personally, me, I recommend Brother. You can do your research, check it out, see which one works better for you. There are cheaper options compared to the PE 800, but this is the one that I personally went with after doing research. It's a great starter machine. I think it's amazing. I obviously still have it. I just need to get it fixed, like I said before, and then I'm actually going to be selling it. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Basically, to get started, you just have to start. Like, it really is that simple. Do your research, ask questions, find out answers. Look for things that you may run into. Look up some videos on TikTok or YouTube or whatever of embroidery, starting embroidery. I promise you'll be well taken care of. If you have any questions, you can always ask me as well. I am not a gatekeeper. I'm here to help. Stop all that. I hate it. Stop it. Oh, somebody you guys can follow on YouTube or Instagram that may help you out is Angela Jasmina. She was a huge help for me in getting my Melcos and figuring out what to do with this single needle machine. She was great. If you guys need to, subscribe to her YouTube, reach out to her on Instagram. She's amazing. She's actually local to Maryland, so super cool. If you guys are looking for a good place to find blanks, you can always, if you have a Boscov's near you, they sell crew necks for super cheap, like $9 a piece. They have hoodies, sweatpants, all like gilded stuff to start out with. You can get t-shirts at Michael's, jiffyshirts.com. They're super cool, super great customer service. They ship fast. They have warehouses all over the place. They have so many different types of blanks you could imagine. Sweatshirts, hoodies, sweatpants, t-shirts, hats, everything you could imagine. For embroidery software, if you're interested in digitizing your own designs, go with Embroidery. Embroidery, I believe, cost me about $175, but it's lifetime. I think I got Embroidery Essentials 1, which was, I've still been using for 3 years now. I even use it for my Melcos when I need it, so it's perfect. I would say go get it. It works off of Windows and it works off of Mac as well. I have it on both computers. Definitely get a USB drive to keep all of your embroidery files on in case anything happens, because of course you're going to need to insert it into here in this little slot right here when you're ready to do your own designs and whatever. Or a good place to find designs is also on Etsy. You can look up trending embroidery files, hip-hop embroidery files, whatever, and you'll see a whole bunch. Just check the description and make sure you're getting a PES file, especially if you're using a Brother PE 800 or Brother machine in general. PES file. It probably comes with the ones on Etsy probably come with a bunch. I think they come with like DXT, PES, and a couple other ones, but definitely if you're using the Brother, please look for PES files. And then you can look on Google too for different embroidery files, but like I said, just make sure you're getting the PES file. That's the most important part. All right, guys, that's basically it. If you have any type of embroidery questions, please drop them below. I wish this baby worked because I'd turn it on and show you guys how to use it. Unfortunately, it does not work right now, but I'm gonna drop some links below for some other videos of other creators using these single needle machines to give you guys an idea. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just drop them below. I'll get back to you ASAP. And if you guys like this, go on like, comment, subscribe, share. That's how small businesses thrive. We thrive off word of mouth and everything else like that, especially within the community. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And thanks for tuning in. See you later.